Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to my Fallout 4 Mod Spotlight series, where today we are having a look at the Sanctuary Hills Root Cellar Fallout Shelter mod, which is being made by user Highlander, and what this glorious little piece of work looks to add into the game is a completely remade Root Cellar Fallout Shelter, which hopefully by now all of you should know resides right behind this building here in Sanctuary. And I gotta say, I love the idea of this mod, as frankly in the vanilla Fallout 4 game, the Root Cellar seemed like such a missed opportunity for something interesting, and to me it almost felt like a last-minute addition by Bethesda, and it could have had so much more, considering it is a little bit out of the way in Sanctuary and could have added some early game intrigue, but instead all we got was a half-finished hole in the ground with a few little bits of basic early game equipment, and that was it. So the idea of a better Root Cellar really does make me smile. Now, it perhaps isn't exactly what I was hoping for, but it certainly is improved over what we had. So before we do head in to take a look, I actually need to do one thing, and that is turn off our classic radio station that we normally listen to during these episodes because of a fun feature that the mod maker added in for the Root Cellar, and that is a custom bit of background music that plays when only in this Root Cellar. And that music is actually from the original Fallout 1 game, and it is the Industrial Junk song, which just, oh, it makes me happy. I always love throwbacks to the originals, so let me just take a sec and activate the lights, and then shut up for a moment so you guys can hear Industrial Junk. Alright, that should be enough. It is basically just an ambient background song to give you a bit of an industrial feel, and, well, again, it makes me happy since it is from the original Fallout game. Now, I should mention that there is a known bug in the mod that sometimes when you come down here it won't play, but if you simply just leave and come back it should come on. So it just does occasionally decide, meh, not to cooperate. Now let's actually take a tour of this place, which frankly won't take long. It is a very small little Fallout shelter here, but a fun one nonetheless that I think is really a major improvement over what we had. Now we'll start here on the left-hand side, where you see the previous occupant. Oh, the poor fool built such a nicer Fallout shelter than before, but couldn't survive. Sad days, but oh well, he left his pocket watch here and some eyeglasses for you to take, and of course a radio you can use, and a locker for some basic storage. Now you do have the beds here so you can sleep, and then just next to that we have a lovely gas mask, next to, or on top of rather, a footlocker, which will probably be your primary storage in here. Not a huge number of storage opportunities, but, you know, I think they're good enough for an early game player home. Now, next to that, we have our lovely table here, with a few things inside the desk, including some technical documents for the Brotherhood, and some decorative books and posters, some lovely whiskey, and a 10mm pistol, should you need another one of those early in the game. Now I am going to have to turn on my light for the back part, which is a bit dark even with the lights. And yeah, just all sort of decorative things over here. It looks like the place has collapsed a little bit, which is unfortunate. You lose a little bit of square footage, but we do have a toolbox here for any potential other storage. And then with the lights coming back off, we have a bathroom, where we do have some first aid bits here, which is always nice for some early game equipment. A glowing fungus growing in the toilet, with a brain fungus growing next to it, should you, you know, need those for whatever. And then, of course, a nice little shower area with some more bits and bobs of just random things for you to use for resources. And then we come back to the start with a crappy little kitchen. Now, we do actually have a bit of food up here, so if you are playing survival, this could be a very interesting little early player home for you. But, yeah, so you have some dirty water, pork and beans, etc. And then, of course, the light switch, which you can turn on and off to your heart's desire, just for whatever feel you're going for. Now, I actually kind of like it with the lights turned on, but I gotta admit, the sort of orangey red hue there, the glowing green of the bathroom, and the desk lamp do kind of give some nice contrast to the place, making it look quite interesting. But of course, visibility. Visibility is key. And yeah, that is really all there is to the Root Cellar Fallout Shelter here. It's just a nice little place that gives you an alternative early game player home with some nice custom industrial junk music, and frankly, a bit nicer of a place than you normally get out of this Root Cellar. With, even though it doesn't actually have any story or lore to it, at least gives you something with the dead body, so you know that there was someone here. They've just passed long ago, rather than just the empty, half-finished Root Cellar you found previously. But yeah, that really is all there is to this mod. I love it, and I would definitely suggest all of you go and give it a try, and if you'd like to, you can take a look at the link in the description as per usual. But that is really going to be it for this episode. A short one, but I think a good one. And that will be it for today. I hope you all have enjoyed, and of course that you do come back for the next episode, when we'll be looking at what hopefully is another wonderful mod. But until that time, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.